Guts and Glory Walker, In the Shadows Security, Book 4, written by Jeanne St. James, narrated by Mason Lloyd and Ava Lucas.
Chapter 1. Walker stood outside the door and heard it. He hated that apartment complex because the walls were so fucking thin. Anybody and everybody could hear what was going on behind them. Which made it clear the woman he was banging someone else. He dropped his fist, deciding there was no reason to knock, and instead turned, leaned back against the wall next to the door, cocked his leg and planted his boot on that wall. Then he crossed his arms over his chest and settled in to wait. The Harley parked out front of Building C wasn't his, but that was his normal parking spot. Whoever was riding that bike was also riding the woman inside the apartment. He wondered how long he'd have to wait. Not too long, luckily. Sammy's familiar cries began to crescendo, a good indication she was about to come. Or about to fake it. She'd been known to do that, too. In fact, the second was more likely. Sammy was easy and convenient for when he needed to bust a nut, and it wasn't like they were exclusive or serious. They weren't. Or even that they cared about each other. They didn't. Hell, they barely liked each other. He'd come over. Occasionally, she'd feed his ass. They'd bang one out, and when he was in the shitter getting rid of the condom, she'd steal a 20 from his wallet. Sometimes more. Whatever. Having his wallet lightened by a 20 was still fucking cheaper than having a wife or a girlfriend. They could financially break a man. He'd witnessed it, and it was something he wanted to avoid. What he couldn't avoid was hearing Sammy's last high-pitched scream, which meant she was definitely faking it. Walker twisted his wrist enough to see his watch and time the inevitable. He watched each minute tick by. He'd give it 10, since that's how long it normally took him to bust and roll. 10. Low voices were heard, though he couldn't make out words. 9. The pipes in the walls squealed with the flush of the toilet. 8. More low voices. 1 female, 1 male. 7. A fake giggle. Typical Sammy. 6. Walker rolled his eyes when he heard nothing, which meant Sammy's guest was probably giving her a parting kiss and ready to split. 5. Footsteps heading his direction. Yep. 4. The pace getting quicker. Whoever it was wanted out of there. 3. More voices. The man throwing a laugh.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?